very welcome to our conversation about resilience for today. And yeah, we're very much enjoying deepening with these little exercises, our understanding of the 9 ways of well-being. And they're opening up new aspects to us that we didn't think about it before. And they're like little guidelines that I, at least, am going to cherish throughout the year. That, oh, yeah, of course, I can go here, I can do this. So today we have another one, another like, um, yeah, doable. I
Hmm.
love the word doable exercise for you.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we will light our candle
Yes.
and yeah, I invite you to just like take a moment to tune into yourself. Just notice where your breath is. You don't have to change anything, you don't have to fix anything, you just observe. And when we get more and more used to this, like observing, we also get to know our bodies and our breath more and more.
Hmm.
So then we feel like, oh, right, if I just like slow down just in this moment, I can feel my breath also slowing down and filling me up more and more. So while we light the candle, just imagine that this candle is like a magnet and it pulls all the energy back to you from people and places far away and close by, from long ago or just now or in the future. So just feel how you gather your energy while lighting the candle. And then that the candle is also such a symbol of your center. I love how this candle always shows like the heart with it, because the little angel, but you can feel that. Yeah, of course, the light is like from within us. Mm, yeah,
Yeah. And I love how you put it, like how we get more and more familiar
yeah,
with our own breath, our own bodies, our own light by keep showing up.
yeah, yeah. And I really can feel that it is also something that, yes, of course, you remember, like your system will remember, but like you cannot go from not training at all to running a marathon. And so you have to keep practicing, you have to keep, and I think this resilience has shown us both to do that it's, we are learning what we are teaching, kind
Yep.
of. um so yes, of course, in me it is known how to do this resilience, and I have to, you know do it. I have to just be present with it. So yeah. There we go. Another light is lit.
Yeah. And today, the two top, well, top, the last two of our 9 ways to well-being wanted to play together.
Hmm.
Um, because this doable, I like that word, the doable exercise is one that kind of invites us to be curious. um, so before we start, you can think of something in your life that you're curious about. Maybe it's a question of how can I, or it's something it can be something you're struggling with, but it doesn't have to be. It can be something that you yeah, are curious about to learn a little bit more about. Like I have a, let's take my own example that works. um, so I would love this year to take better, different care of my body, because I do take care of my body. I know that I've been doing it for years in different ways, and at the same time I feel like um, there's like moving and eating and my posture are three of the things that keep showing up.
Yeah.
Why are you
I can
laughing?
feel my posture going, oh yeah, of course.
Are things that if I look at my body as in a thankful and grateful way, like the exercise that we did, I can feel, yeah, it deserves the attention and the love. But I also know that yeah, sometimes I kind of it slips through the day, and I don't give it the same amount of attention that I would love it to be. So it's not that I feel like I need to eat healthy every day and exercise every week. It's not how do I do that, but it's being curious about how can I um, nourish this relationship I have met with my body. That's my question for today,
Hmm.
and that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what we'll do is use our awareness. So that's why the other one wants to play with it, to explore that question or that theme or the intention that you chose.
Yeah. What I love about the exercise as well, that it invites us to expand.
Mm,
It's like, oh, there's this, we are part of a bigger whole,
mm,
and it somehow becomes more clear when you do the
mhm.
exercise.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to share what you?
Yeah, I was just saying, shall I do that now? Or yeah, so I'm curious about this new phase in my life where creativity and being an artist is becoming more and more like reality almost. um it's part of my, like, it is part of my life, but it's like I'm bringing it out into the open more and more, like um, having my paintings being bought, um, being asked to paint for someone, with the felting, of course, the being asked to, make a goddess for someone, or a specific object. Um, and so I think I've been kind of finding my way into, okay, so I don't have an official paper to say, yes, she is an artist. She went to art school. But everything in me becomes happy. It just comes alive when I do it. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of curious about how to curate that,
Mm,
how to, like, not push it, but also not hide it, like
mm,
find the right recipe for it.
mm.
I think that's also the word. I want to find my recipe of being an artist.
Okay. So maybe first take our time to, in a few words or one sentence, try to write down what our question or intention or topic is. And then you can, I always like to do it with eyes closed. So
Mm-hmm.
keep your pen and paper with you so you can write down in between. Um, when you've written down your theme or your question or your intention, and come back to your body where we just gathered all our energy back with your breath. And maybe you can find a place in your body or yeah, in your body where you can feel your question. And if there's nothing particular coming up, you just keep your focus with your breath. But try to tune in on that question or your intention. And we're going to look at this from different perspectives. And the first one that we kind of the lens that we're looking through is your own. So try to look at your intention or topic through the lens that is you. Your experiences, your body, your wisdom, your fears, your thoughts, your love. And while you're looking at your intention through your own lens, you can let a thought arise. What's the first thing that is kind of your response when you look through this lens? What's the first thing that comes up? Maybe it's kind of an advice or a wish for yourself. And then you can write that down. Then, if you've written that down, you can close your eyes again. And then we change our lenses. And this second lens is the lens of a group that you belong to. You can choose this group yourself. So it can be the family that you are a part of. It can be all the people that are wearing glasses, if you're someone wearing glasses, or it can be all the women in the world, or all the people that relate to our circle of resilience. So you choose a group that just pops up in your head. It doesn't matter which one, just a group that you are a part of. And your lens is related to that group. So it's like as if you are um, looking at your intention or your question as the whole group. And then again, you see what kind of wish for yourself or advice comes up. And you write that down. And again, if you've written that down, you can close your eyes again. And if you need more time, take it. Do it at your own pace. And then we'll change lenses again. So the next lens is the one of the whole world, the entire world with all its beings, people, animals, plants, trees, all the countries, all the water in the world, the mountains, the forests. And you look at your intention through the lens of the whole world. And again, you let a part of, like a wish or an advice, or you let it come up. If you're looking through this lens, what do you wish for yourself and your intention? And again, take your time. And then the last lens, we'll close our eyes again. And then we try to zoom out as far as we can. So the earth that we see becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. And we can see the other planets appear. And even that becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. Our whole, even the sun becomes so small we cannot even see it anymore. So we take the perspective of the whole universe and even maybe beyond, everything that we don't know that's out there. And then from that lens, looking at through that lens, again, you let a wish come up for your intention and yourself. And then for the last bit, if you like that image, then you can zoom in again and see the stars and the planets appear and the sun and then the earth. And you can find your spot on the earth and zoom in more, the country you're in right now, all the way until you're back here in this moment. The exact spot that you're in right now, your energy, your space. And then once more, you look, or you kind of relate to your intention or your question or topic. And you let the last thing come up. Maybe a thought, maybe a wish from this now moment. What do you wish?
Hmm.
And then you bring yourself back.
Yes. Very nice.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Oh,
So my longing, or the thing that I'm curious about, was the recipe for my inner artiste. I wanted to be like, not an artist, an artiste, stepping into the world. So it's not like just doing it in my house, but stepping into the world. So what came up was, I long for this. I'm curious, and I'm so grateful for this phase in my life. There is so much joy on the inside, and let that be a big part of the recipe. Maybe even then the rest will follow, all the how to's. So that was really nice. Then with the group, both my grandmothers were, like, yeah,
here.
here. And they said, go for it. Our lives felt over at your age, but you have so many more chances for creativity and joy. Don't let yourself be silenced. That was really nice to hear. And then All Life said, nothing in nature holds back because there is no certificate. So why should you? We love how you honor the beauty of life with your sacred art. Please celebrate us.
Mm.
And then the universe said, this life is so short, so the best thing is to enjoy it. You are here for a reason, and creating is a big part of that. Honoring the sacred, that is medicine. So it's like, oh, it brought me right back to, oh yeah. So my last one was, I just circled back to the sentence that I started this year with, well, last year with. So what came up was, my answer is yes. I will continue to celebrate and honor my sacred art as medicine.
Mm.
And it feels like that is the step where I need to start. That is the beginning of it, and I'll just see how it goes.
Mm.
It doesn't, um, not like how it goes, but what will come from that, what will emerge from that. I'm curious about how this will feel in half a year.
Mm.
If I really, even more than last year, because I got sidetracked here and there. But if I really kind of stand up taller with it. Yeah. So that was really nice.
Mm. Love it.
Do you want to share what came up for you?
So I wrote it down as love and attention for my body. And then from the first myself as perspective, the first thing that happened was I was feeling like falling short, which kind of surprised me because I can also, like I just said, feel all the things that I do. But so there is, behind the falling short, I could feel I wish my body even more love and affection. So the kind of the longing was really
Yeah.
showing itself. And then the group I chose was our circle of resilience. And it was a really short answer, and it was be gentle.
Oh, yes.
Be gentle. So that kind of, um, yeah, made me melt a little bit into, yeah, okay, so there's a feeling of falling short, and I can be gentle with it. And then the perspective from Alive said, taking care of you is taking care of me, or us.
Mm-hmm.
And when I read it now, it feels like, whoa, okay, so I need to take care of myself because then I'll take care of the rest. But it actually was the other way around. It really felt like, yeah, so whatever you do, there's this wisselwerking, like,
Reciprocity.
yeah, between the world and me. So even if I don't take care of me, but I do take care of the world, there's this,
Mm.
I don't have to see it like black and white or
Yeah.
this or that, but it's yeah, intertwined. And then the universe was also really short in answer, and it was always love.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Done. Yeah.
that's simple.
Go home.
Yeah. But so that also gave me the feeling. So yeah, it doesn't really, not it doesn't really matter, but whatever way I do it,
Mm.
however big or small I do it, how many or not that many times I do it, it's still love.
Yeah.
And then when I came back into the now, I was like, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just one thing.
Mm.
Actually, not that different than our circle uh, uh, exercise that we did about the 9 ways. So I'll just I wanted to put it in my journal, but I'll take it out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
hang
I
it.
also decided to hang it somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Because if it's there, I know it's there, but I don't see it. Like
Mm.
the actual circles, I don't see them, or I have to open them every day. So I'll get them out and put them on my um, next to my bed, and that's my one thing for today.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love how the one with all life reminded me of what we sometimes have in our full moon celebrations, when you realize that when you really breathe into you and you connect to the earth, you can kind of, you resonate with the breath of the earth. So it is like the differentiation falls away.
Mm.
So like, oh yeah, of course, if I breathe with love, then that like flows over to the earth. And when I woke the earth with like kissing the earth with my feet,
Mm.
I'm also nourishing myself. It's like
Yeah.
there's no, yeah, there's
Yeah.
no beginning and no end, kind of.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Mm, right. It's so funny because I had these long ass answers the whole time, and you just go like, be gentle. Yeah.
Gentle.
I really like that.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. And it also, for me, it's always so good to do this like in the moment, that we don't prepare it. And because then, for whoever's watching, there's no right and wrong. You can only do this, like for you.
Yeah.
Um, and it's a little gift that you can give yourself. Yeah. And
And
we
then we given ourselves.
Yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no. The teacher is the student this year is very clear. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for taking us through this beautiful exercise. And till next time.